What's up, HQties? It's Trivia Thursday. It's Trivia Thursday, which means you get a chance to kick back, relax, and completely stress out. Am I right? No, I'm just kidding, obviously. It is time to play the greatest game in your phone, a brand new game of HQ Trivia. Oh yeah, I am so thrilled to see that you've tapped in tonight to play. But will you tap to win? That is the question. That's an appealing and appropriate question. Do you get it? Are you apt? I mean amped? What? I'm sorry, I'm in an app right now, so it's just like how I speak. We're gonna have some fun tonight because I'm here. I am your devoted host, the queen of your phone screen, Anna Roisman. Got my hair cut, huh? I'm back, baby. It is a pleasure to join you tonight. Now tell me, did you have a good week? We had Fashion Week here in New York. We had the Emmys happen. We had a gorgeous harvest moon. I told you I'm a moon witch now. Technically, you're still in the week, but it's Thursday night, you know? It is so close to Friday that you can taste it. Tomorrow, you can stay up as late as you want and you can party, but for now, TGIT, babe. You celebrate the way you want, but here at HQ, the best way to have a good time is with a good old-fashioned trivia game, or a game of HQ trivia with an old-fashioned. See what I did there? Whatever your mood, this is the game where the questions fly fast at your face, and the work you put in, it just might pay off. It might pay off big. All of the regular stars here know what I'm talking about, but I'm gonna fire a dozen of our toughest questions right at you. And if you stay sharp, if you think fast and remember accurately, you won't just come out a winner, okay? You won't just get bragging rights for, eternity. All of tonight's winners, however, many or few, are going to split up tonight's prize of $1,500. Ooh la la, what I would do with $1,500 right now. A lot. I could buy a lot of different things. Speaking of something to celebrate, some of that, you can put a little more we in your weekend. We're having fun, aren't we? Anyway, I hope you paid attention in school, because it all comes down tonight. Because only the keenest wits and the fullest brains even have a fair shot at tonight's prize money. We never know who it's going to be, but it's always fun finding out at the end. And then you tweet about it, and I just stay on that all night. Oh, I love it. So tell me, what do you say we make history right now and put another game in the books? Are you with me? Are you having fun? I'm psyched. Just remember going into this, there's no shame in coming up short because our games are just that difficult. And a big part of the thrill is seeing how far you can go. So I say we just start it right now. Let's do it with question number 1. Where is the Earth's South Pole? Africa, Antarctica, Asia? Not too hard, right? I hope out of 7 continents, there's no real contest for the coldest one, because that's Antarctica. Antarctica is the answer to question number 1. Okay, 14,197, you are looking good. You are on your way to a trip to Antarctica. Maybe, wouldn't that be fun? Oh, that's where Reggie is. He told me he's Skyping in today. He's in Antarctica. Who knew they had dandelions for him to eat there? Maybe he traveled with them. He just planted them down. Anyway, moving on to Q2. Which of these planets is in the outer solar system? Mars, Mercury, Neptune. It's not just one of the outer planets. Since Pluto was demoted, the furthest full-blown planet is Neptune. There it is. Neptune is your answer. Who got Neptune? Let's see. Okay, 13,970. You got it. If you're little, you're in the middle. That's a good way to remember it. And if you're Mercury, you're maybe in retrograde because a lot of us lost our minds last week. What? I didn't know that was a thing, and now I believe it. I believe it. Okay, moving on to Q3. What are Twitter users still unable to do? Block disliked users, edit sent tweets, send private messages. The users have been very vocal about wanting this feature, but so far the company's held firm. Once that tweet is posted, delete it or live with it, but you cannot edit the tweet. Oh, it kills me. 11,746. I know you feel my pain, right? 1497, you're gonna discover a whole new world tonight. You can send private messages on Twitter. I've seen a lot of them, but I gotta say, if I could edit a tweet, oh, how my days would be better. Those typos could ruin your day. They do ruin a day. I can't wait till I can edit a tweet. I'm just gonna type wrong tweets just to edit them for fun. All right, moving on to Q4. Which variety of cat is not almost always female? Calico, Peterbald, tortoiseshell. Genetics is a tricky business. Some kinds of Peterbald is the answer. Oh, look at that cat. Gorgeous. What do we name it? I see an animal, I want to give it a name. A lot of you thought calico. No, it was Peterbald. 5,675. You got it right. If you got it wrong, shake it off. It's early. Q4, use an extra life. Come on back into the game, right? I would have said Jellicle Cat, but I'm just an Andrew Lloyd Webber fan. All right, come on back in. We're going on to Q5. If you're staying alive. Are we staying alive? I wanna dance tonight. Come on. Come on, Q5. It's a good one. You're gonna love it. Here we go. Yeah. Which car maker is misspelled here? Alfa Romeo, Mercedes-Benz, Volkswagen. Come on, word nerds. Spelling is extra tricky between different languages, okay? The Italians don't spell alpha the way that we would using it. They use an F. We use a PH, and in German, wagon is actually spelled with an E, therefore Volkswagen is our answer. I know some of you out there are the word nerds. Did you know how to spell Volkswagen? Okay, all right, some of you thought Alfa Romeo, and I understand why, but I explained it, but 5,246, get in my Jetta, get in my Jetta. We're going out on the town, because you got Volkswagen. Set. Yelling speed usually means that what is now ready? Director, lighting, sound. No, we don't mean that everyone is about to see Keanu and Dennis Hopper duke it out on a bus. No, that's the movie. This is a technical term during a shoot that is used, most of the time it is used to signify that sound is rolling. We say sound speeds, and you say rolling 4,544. Okay, directors. Okay. Before this game even starts, and you've heard me say wild things, right? And recently called what animal an invasive species? Cats, dogs, or squirrels? It's hard for us to imagine any of these species getting a modern ecological refresher, but in the land of Warsaw, things are a little different, and cats were recently declared invasive there. Cats, swear to God. How many of you guessed cats tonight? 3,636. You got it. Cats are human, honestly. Cats have their own personality. All right, I'm gonna sing cats if there's one more question. I warned you, okay. Here we go, Q8. Oh, we're at 8 already. There's Nate. What is Nate having tonight? Do we think it's espresso or do we think it's something a little more, strong? Who knows? Nate is always with his mug and we never know what's in it. Q8. Boy, You're My Certain Type of Guy is sung in the Kids Bop version of a song by who? Beyonce, Katy Perry, Rihanna. Kids Bop is the all-time champion of lyrics that are way too appropriate for pop music. And Boy, You're My Certain Type of Guy is the sanitized version of Boy, You're My Temporary High from, there she was, the sweet queen Beyonce. Who knows the lyrics of the Queen? Or, oh, a lot of you thought it was Katy Perry. It's not fully Savage. It's so close. It's so close. It was Beyonce. It wasn't Katy Perry. Those lyrics don't have the same impact, right? You know, that's the beauty of Kids Bop. All right, shake it off. We got a couple more here, and they're getting tougher. Q9. Which Seinfeld episode is famously based on Larry David's time at Saturday Night Live? The Deal, The Revenge, The Truth. Back in the 80s, Larry quit the SNL writing staff, and then he realized that he can't afford to do that, so he just showed up on Monday and pretended it never happened. That's a baller move. Just like George did in The Revenge. The Revenge is the answer. Did you get it right? 1,677. That was your revenge. I know some of you lost on that last question. You came back, you're like, what? I never quit. I showed up. And I got it right. Also, you'll have to tell me after the show, what is your favorite Seinfeld episode? Mine is the one with all the friends. I'm joking. Because Friends came on after Seinfeld. That's a Friends reference. Q11. Clark Gable's final film shares its name with the original band behind what song? Astro Zombies, Black Parade, Basket Case. Oh, I said Q11. Q10. Whoops! To be fair, Clark came off pretty cool, just maybe not full-blown punk like these bands. And if you know his last film was The Misfits, then you already picked Astro Zombies. That is the answer, Astro Zombies. Sorry I said Q11 before, I meant Q10. My brain is, I'm so excited for the next one. 1,631, congratulations. And now picture this, imagine swapping out Danzig for Clark Gable. I mean, what a vibe, right? We love it. It's great. Okay, now we are on Q11. Take a deep breath. It's the penultimate question. Which structure has continuously been the official residence of a head of state the longest? Buckingham Palace, Élysée Palace, the White House. Now listen carefully, this is tricky. The White House is the youngest of these buildings and has been the president's home since 1800, but it's the only one that was built specifically for the head of state to live in, so therefore it is the answer to this question, the White House. That was tricky. Okay, you got it right, 1,102 of you. My brain was like, this is gonna be savage. You're so smart. That's why I love the HQTs. You're brilliant, you really are. I love it. We all thought that was gonna be hard here. But you know what? You did it, you pulled through. It is time for the final question of the night. Big stakes here, because if you win money, you can buy a steak, you know? They're just across the table. Q12, here we go. Let's do this. God's number with respect to Rubik's Cube is what kind of integer? Cubic, tetrahedral, triangular? The math nerds have proven that no matter how much you scramble a Rubik's Cube, it can still be solved in only 20 moves. So that is the cube's God number. And I'm sure the same math nerds can tell you that 20 is obviously a tetrahedral number. That is the final answer in tonight's HQ trivia game. Oh, it was so close, but 482 of you, congratulations. You just won HQ trivia, baby. Let's go to the moon. Pew, pew, pew. Yeah, get on that rocket. We're going. Reggie's riding shotgun. He told me. Could you imagine if we had a real rocket and it was like Reggie in the front seat and like Nate sits in, you know, the exit row for sure. You know, he needs that space. Okay, 481 winners. You're getting $3.12. That is a beautiful payout. Congratulations. Who do we have here? Oh, can you see me? You see that coin? You see your coins. We got LASIK Air. Congratulations. Rakesh 410. O'Delay. Sophia 2806. I've got Shinada. Helen Atonal. Oh, Y Shippery. Billy 24. Jeremy, Peter Quill, Hannah, SC, something else, Boitra, Mercury, oh, Mrs. Raz, oh my God, there's so many of you. I'm so happy for you. There you have it. That is tonight's cream of the crop. Another unbelievable job by all winners. You better share it on social media. I love to see my winners. But even if you just had a good time, maybe you learned a little something, you can call that a win, right? Just without money. Okay, I hope I will see you here again next time. Obviously, as always, you never have to miss a single game. Just set the notifications in the HQ app, tell your friends, and in the meantime, all those socials, they're the best way to keep in touch with us. And you better believe I'm hanging out there too on my own socials. I've been your host, Anna Roisman. Here I am, right here, everywhere. TikTok, Instagram. I have so much fun, and I had so much fun with you tonight. Remember, fam, stay super smart, but it's not how smart you are. It's how you use the smarts you've got. Boom. I love you so much. I will see you soon. Bye.